Alright, let's dive into something that's got the cricket world buzzing, especially for fans of Irish cricket. So, here's the deal. Ireland is now officially heading to the qualifiers for the 2027 ODI World Cup. And you know what? This isn't just a minor footnote in cricket news. It's a story packed with drama, strategy, and a whole lot of what-ifs. Let me break it down for you. First off, the hook here is that Ireland's fate was sealed by something completely out of their control. The weather. The first ODI against Afghanistan was a washout. Literally. No toss, no play, just rain. And that single washout meant Ireland couldn't secure the 5-0 whitewash they needed to leapfrog Zimbabwe, West Indies, and Afghanistan in the rankings. Personally, I think this is where cricket's unpredictability shines, or, in this case, gets rained out. It's a brutal reminder that sometimes, no matter how well you plan, external factors can completely flip the script. Now, let's talk about what Ireland needed to pull off. They had to win all 5 matches against Afghanistan and hope West Indies lost their 2 ODIs against India before September 30th. That's a tall order, right? What makes this really interesting is the sheer complexity of the ranking system. Cricket's qualification pathways are like a maze, full of ifs, buts, and maybes. From my perspective, this highlights a broader issue in international cricket. The balance between giving smaller nations a shot and maintaining the prestige of tournaments like the World Cup. One thing that immediately stands out is how close Ireland was to direct qualification. They're currently 12th in the ODI rankings, which isn't bad at all. But here's the kicker. The system is designed in a way that makes it incredibly hard for teams like Ireland to break into the top tier. What many people don't realize is that the qualifiers are essentially a second-chance saloon, but even that comes with its own set of challenges. The 10-team qualifier includes the bottom-ranked full members, top teams from CWC League 2, and even some from the Challenge League, cricket's 3rd division. It's a mix of underdogs and established sides, all fighting for a spot in the World Cup. If you take a step back and think about it, this raises a deeper question. Is the current qualification structure fair? Namibia's cricket chair, Rudy van Vuren, recently urged associate nations to look at the bigger picture in the 2027 ODI World Cup restructuring. And I think he's on to something. The system feels like it's designed to keep the status quo, with full members dominating and associates fighting for scraps. In my opinion, cricket needs to find a way to make the pathway more inclusive without diluting the competition. A detail I find fascinating is the Super Series stage. Teams finishing 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in the qualifier get to play in this round, with only the top team advancing to the main 12-team stage. It's like a mini World Cup within the World Cup. What this really suggests is that even if Ireland doesn't win the qualifier, they still have a shot. But it's a long shot. And that's the beauty and cruelty of cricket. It keeps you on the edge of your seat, even when the odds are stacked against you. Now, let's not forget Ireland's history here. They failed to qualify for the 2023 ODI World Cup, getting knocked out in the Super 6 stage of the qualifier. So, this isn't just another tournament for them. It's a chance at redemption. Personally, I think Ireland has the talent and the fight to make it through, but the qualifiers are no walk in the park. Every match will be a battle, and every run will count. What this really boils down to is the human story behind the stats. Cricket isn't just about rankings and formats. It's about teams like Ireland, fighting against the odds to make their mark on the global stage. And that's what makes this sport so compelling. So, as we look ahead to the 2027 World Cup, I'll be keeping a close eye on Ireland. Will they rise to the occasion, or will the qualifiers prove too tough? Only time will tell. But here's my closing thought. Cricket needs more stories like Ireland's. Stories of resilience, ambition, and the refusal to accept the status quo. Because at the end of the day, isn't that what sport is all about? Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think Ireland can make it to the World Cup? And more importantly, what changes would you make to the qualification system? Let's keep the conversation going.